At least 7.
At least 7.
At least 7.
I like how she said, there's like 302. You know? Like,
Approximately.
Approximately.
302.
Plus or minus.
Yeah, the more plastic we put in the ocean, the more that number is going to drop.
Well, that's sad.
That was sad.
but today's birds were all the same, like all the same type, I think. They looked all the same.
You mean right around the ship?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think
No.
those were all, I think they were sooty terns. But there's a bunch of different ones over on the around the island.
Oh.
Is that fish?
No,
Zoom in there,
no, no,
video.
that's a snake. Yes, it's a fish.
Wow.
Wow, our,
Wow.
our sassy fish ID over there. It's the nighttime 12 to 4 watch. A little punchy.
It is very hard to get out of bed at 11.
It is.
It takes
That's-
all the sass you got.
That's why I don't get to bed. I just go to the couch and try to fall asleep as late as possible.
Yeah, you're in there every time I go in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, I mean,
Are you couch surfing in there?
it's very good.
It's
that
more
couch.
comfortable than your bed.
He doesn't have a cabin.
Yeah, where's your room?
78.
Yeah.
It's the one in front of yours.
You renting out your bed or something?
Airbnb.
All right, full wide.
I mean,
feel
if
like
there
that
was
would be a
Airbnb on
popular
the
one.
Nautilus,
People would
That
take
would
it
be
out
a
for
very
sure.
popular one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could sell that.
You have to get here by yourself.
Yeah, didn't make the internship program? Rent my room. I'll sleep on the couch.
I definitely take the strategy of go to bed right after dinner.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always fall
I
into
can't
sleeping
do
in the
that.
daytime.
Me too.
It's-
Do you?
I can't help it.
I try to sleep like from once we leave the shift, sorry, until lunchtime, and then
Yeah.
no sleep
Yeah.
on the afternoon.
That's,
But
that's
Yeah,
what
that's
I
right.
do. Yeah.
I
I'll sleep
always,
once
I always fall asleep.
Yeah, I'll sleep right after this until 10, and that's when I figured out I can go to the gym because I got to keep up with the gym bet.
Yeah. What happened to the laundry today?
I had to do laundry
Was
today.
it both?
I really
was
needed
it
to
both
do
September
laundry.
1st?
I hope
yeah.
not. I
that
hope
that was
not.
confusing to me.
Okay.
This is my last
Shut
Nautilus
down
T-shirt,
today.
so
Yeah.
if it's for 2 days, I will come
Yeah,
dressed
it's gonna be.
as something else tomorrow.
I come dressed as something
Bridge
else.
now.
could you do a zoom on this coral, please?
Can we
Yeah.
step,
Oreo
please?
fish.
I still have clean clothes.
What do you
just
want to zoom
they're
on?
not
This
Nautilus
coral in the
ones.
middle.
Okay, go ahead, video.
Same primnode we've been seeing. I just wanted a nice shot of some polyps.
And this one is this
Holy.
Yeah, it's nice.
Come on.
you're quite stretched probably. I don't know if
Current
that might
is
have an
terrible.
effect.
Gabby, how are you able to go to sleep after dinner?
I can go to sleep pretty much any time at all.
That's amazing. I tried to go to sleep after dinner today because we'll have lab stuff after this, and I just laid there
Really?
thinking about how great it would be to fall asleep, but never actually.
I don't know. I
did.
have not been having any trouble going to sleep. Like some cruises, I will just not sleep at all. But this cruise, it's just
Yeah, I
working out
agree.
for me. My sleep is totally charmed.
Big snooze fest, is it?
Yeah, it's a snooze
That's
fest.
great. Thanks, Mike.
Just bored.
Look at are those a bunch of little brittle stars?
All right.
Mhm. It looks like it, but like tons of them.
Full
Tiny
wide.
baby ones.
Crazy.
So different.
Imagine if we had to sample
Full wide
that.
video.
How many subsamples would you get?
A lot of subsamples.
Why don't we get the chunk?
You'd have to come in and help Albert.
Oh, no. Well, to be fair, I could help you a bit. You helped me out yesterday night
That's true.
with the unsuccessful XVT.
Unsuccessful?
Yeah.
Zoom in.
Yeah,
there.
we had a small issue that we are fixing, but yeah, it was not a big problem. It's just a wiring issue probably,
Oh.
but we haven't had time to fix it.
Are they not just the like one-time use ones, or?
Yeah. No, but we think it was a wiring issue from the
Receiver.
thing that we
Oh.
from the kind of. It looks like a gun. It's not a gun because
Yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
shoot anything. But the support that we use to deploy the probe
Gotcha.
and the ship. But it's gonna be fine.
Okay, full wide.
Yeah, he called me out to help with one XPT cast. Next thing I know, I'm out there for a second one.
Yeah, again, your mic is
20
pointing to your
minutes later.
keyboard.
Overworked.
Never admit you know how to do something.
She was like, well, I know how to do these things, but it's like way back of my head. Like it's stored somewhere, but I don't remember. And then all of a sudden,
Whoa.
she knew everything.
Whoa,
She
bomber.
did.
Hucked it in.
I like to think this is the exact same Oreo fish
Yeah,
all
man.
night. And it's
Just
just been
following
following
us.
us, yeah.
Let's try and frame them.
He's like, I'd like to
What?
do some science,
Yeah.
please.
Can you see? Is
What's
that
that
his
on the-
lateral line that you can see?
What is
Kinda
that
below.
in the middle of the? Yeah, there's like something.
No, full
That
wide.
was holothurian, I think.
Please.
Another step? Is that
yeah.
what you're asking for?
No, I was asking for the camera wide, but full a step as well.
Bridge nav, can we step, please? Thank you.
Oh, this one's sleeping. There's so many of them. Look, there's 3.
Still the same
4.
Oreo fish.
It's
not-
all the same one.
It's really fast.
Oh, is that a basket star over there on the rock?
Wow,
Do
yeah,
you see
that's-
that? Yeah.
Where?
Over to
It was
the
like
right,
back a little
on
bit
the
to
big
the right.
boulder. There.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wow, I
Yeah.
love those.
We'll
They're
do a shot
so
of that.
beautiful.
Glamour shot.
The Oreo fish just trying to bomb the photo.
Get out of here. There's 4 of you.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, zoom
Wow,
in here.
that's a big one.
Wow, what a
Wow,
mess.
cool.
Needs a comb.
Yeah.
Some conditioner.
The water looks really
It's
shimmery,
shimmery.
here.
I was
Yeah.
just thinking that. Yeah.
What
I
is
wasn't
that
sure if it was
from?
just
I was like,
me.
is that my eyes?
No, I've seen that too. It's kind of trippy.
Interesting.
Is the
How
what does
do
the
you-
heat probe say?
Yeah, what's the sensor page or whatever?
I've got it up on on Argus GUI right now. The temp probe isn't attached,
Oh,
but the CTD says it's
there's no spike.
6.6,
No spike.
and the
Wow.
oxygen sensor also has temperature.
Oh, the oxygen went way down.
Yeah, sure did.
Wait, like right now or from our earlier watch?
No, right, just over the past little bit.
Interesting.
It's down to about 14% now.
55%, I believe, right?
45 micromoles per liter,
Oh, okay.
but 14
half what it was.
saturation percent.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Do you think we're getting into that minimum zone?
Yep.
That's cool.
But what's with the shimmery water? That's like just
Yeah, just ambient, like, geothermal gradient circulation of seawater through the through the seamount, I guess, or through the island. That's what we saw on Davidson seamount with
Really?
the octopus brooding.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was all shimmery
beautiful.
water.
They actually thought that might be one reason they're using that area, right?
Yeah.
Was the temperature gradient? Was it warmer or colder?
Warmer.
Gotcha.
Mike, what do you think if we go
so there's just like
north
some
and
downwelling
east?
or something.
You can do that if you want, yeah.
It comes through
To
cracks
live
in
with
the
that.
rock.
Burn
Sam,
time, yeah.
what
Sorry.
do you think if,
Oh.
if
Full wide,
instead
please.
of going diagonally we do
So
north?
seawater will
Then
get sucked
east?
in at one part of the island and then
That's
And then
roughly
the other.
200
out.
meters,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I
100
think-
north, 100 east.
I think that's fine with me if, yeah, whatever you guys are most comfortable with flying.
Bridge nav, can we step north? Thank you. Bridge nav,
I think it only has to be like a degree or two
north,
warmer to cause a
not
shimmer.
30 degrees.
Wow.
So I
North.
don't know if it's that warm.
Thank you.
Whoa, and then we just spiked.
In oxygen?
Yeah, so we went down when we were over there, and then now we just
Interesting.
went
Wow,
up.
they're like right at the interface.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, and the temp went down as we left too.
Yeah, like half a degree,
Cool.
Wow.
0.3.
Like the temperature went down when we left that spot,
The temperature went down when we left the spot.
so
By
the
a
spot
little
was
bit.
hotter.
It was just very slightly hotter. No, isn't it? It's not attached. There's nothing. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's something weird. No, 6, because we've got 2 sensors confirming 6.5. Yeah, I don't think so.
It's still hooked up. It's just
Oh, okay.
tucked behind the box.
I didn't realize that.
So
I just assumed it wasn't hooked up because it was giving such weird
we should get a
answers.
rock and the minimum oxygen if we can. But now it's back up.
Now it's back up.
If you want, we could potentially go back there and see if there is a rock that you like, but we are tight on space.
It's going back
Oh,
down
there's
now.
plenty of space, Albert. Don't you worry.
Ah,
If it's a small
Don't you
rock, we
worry.
could even fit it in that same
Yeah.
box that we put the last one.
Yeah, that box definitely had room.
Yeah.
The coral rubble will get a little mashed up, but
It's seen worse.
it's
Another
already
step?
rubble.
Yeah, sure. You're going
Bridge
north
nav.
now?
step north, please. Thank you. Yes,
Okay.
north.
000.
Yeah, 000000000.
Roger. Roger. Zeros. Got you.
All zeros.
How often does that graph update? Oh, it's dropping down again.
Mhm.
We are at the interface, pretty much, of low oxygen.
I mean, do you want to drop down and get a rock before we head up?
No,
more,
I'd
or
rather.
I
you'd
think
rather
if we
drop
keep
more?
going,
going
yeah.
Okay.
I think it's gonna drop even more.
I think
as
that we were
go
just
higher.
at that like picnocline, like a density gradient there, and we're just entering into it. So maybe that shimmeriness wasn't from water coming up, but just
be,
from
yep.
from.
What was
Sarah's
your?
typing again.
What was the last ship move? Just northerly?
Yeah, we said we were gonna do this, which is about 100 meters,
Yeah.
and then this, which is another 100 meters.
Sounds good.
And yeah, because we have still like an hour and 30 minutes plus.
vehicle recovery is going to be like the birds.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
Hitchcock style.
Interesting.
It's good that we get to stay in the van.
That's right. Very good.
Can you leave the sensor page open on either Argus or Herc GUI?
Roger.
Thanks.
Isn't there, like, I think there's a web page that you can stream the data in somewhere in local house or local.
Yeah, I have it up
Ship
here,
house.
but I think that he can see it more instant
Okay.
on there.
I guess I could pull it up on my web page, right?
Yeah.
Internal. What is
Breach
it?
nav, step again, please. Thank you.
Zoom in there, video.
Monitors.
Yeah, same like really tiny brittle stars. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, they're tiny, tiny.
There's one of our 900 species of squat lobsters.
Oh, there he is. You.
Oh,
Oh,
double.
it's a
Ooh,
dual
double
head.
anemone. Cool.
So does this count as two anemones or I mean that animal? These are two or one?
It looks like two, yeah.
1.5.
I don't know. It's not linked here.
Okay,
Oh,
full
so
wide.
it's not linked. State of flow.
Oh, one
There's
of those.
another one of
Okay.
those fishes.
Oh,
again.
cool.
That is a really cool fish.
Zoom in.
Oop,
Like,
spinning.
Oh man, that thing moves fast.
That brittle star will not be lured.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that to
Oh.
move that fast.
There he goes.
okay, full wide.
These places always seem like really kind of sparsely populated, and then you zoom in and you're like, actually, wow, there's a lot going on.
Yes.
Yeah, because sediment rocks. Breach nav, step again, please.
Oh, is there a goosefish on
Yeah,
top
there
of
is.
that?
I was just seeing that.
Yeah, there
He's
is.
hanging out up
Zoom in
there.
Another
a little
one.
bit. It's good.
It's a nice little spot.
Oh wait, it has legs in front as well, not only on the rear.
So it has arms and legs, or two legs, do you think?
I don't know. Do dogs have arms and legs or four legs?
So you think it's more dog-like than human-like?
Yeah, I mean, if I had
It's
to,
really hard to tell.
if I had to choose,
It's a really tough call.
Wait, what is that? fallen over sponge thing.
I think it's a fallen over sponge thing.
Sleeping sponge.
It's making a little pillow for that crinoid.
Deflated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the picture of a sea turtle taking a nap on this like giant barrel sponge? That's
Oh.
like my favorite marine photo ever, I think.
Oh.
Like in a hammock.
Yeah.
Chilling out.
Cute.
Okay, go wide.
It does feel like we're in a Hitchcock movie right now. With
I
the
don't
sound of
want to. I don't
these
want to go
birds.
outside.
You can hear them back there?
Yeah, really loud.
Oh, God.
actually.
They're waiting
wall
for
of the
you.
van.
Oh yeah.
Over
Which,
the AC noise? That's amazing.
Which Hitchcock movie were you thinking about? Psycho?
I didn't hear the birds.
Yeah, I can't hear them
I'm
up
just
here.
waiting for us to open the door and they all just rush in.
Yeah, who's going to be the first to
Yikes.
leave?
That'd be horrible. Like opening the door and getting one of these birds in. That'd be.
I don't think
that
it'd
would
be
be a
just
nightmare.
one. I think it'd be
Yeah.
a lot
All
of
of
them. All of them.
So we are stuck here until the morning. That's good. You don't get to do the samples.
I'm not sure the morning's going to be any better.
Yeah.
Then we'll just have
Might be
old
worse.
samples.
More.
Yeah, the longer we're in the water, the more samples we
Breed
take.
snaps, samples.
Start stacking them on the roof.
Just throwing them up there and hoping
We haven't
they.
even put a single sample on the porch tray.
Yeah.
I think you guys are slacking, actually.
No, I think Dwight's saving that for his last rock.
Oh, okay.
Pick up some massive rock.
Yeah.
Drop
Wait,
some
we still
Alvin
have to be able
weights.
to make the vehicle go up.
You can drop some Alvin weights, can't you?
I still want to see this crowbar in action.
It's in the bio box.
I saw, like, you were next to me when they were using it. We were sitting in the lounge.
I didn't see it.
I was?
Yeah, I was falling asleep.
I must have been falling asleep.
Maybe this was a dream you had, Albert.
Oh, dreaming
So
about
far-
being on watch isn't fair.
Was it
far,
Trevor's watch? He likes
so
to
far-
use the crowbar, I think.
You don't appear in my dreams. But don't worry.
Well, please, Albert, please keep me updated.
There's still time.
Yeah, we still have like a
Over
solid.
2 weeks left.
Yeah. We have time. Don't worry. It's not. I don't recommend appearing in my dreams, though.
I have no further questions.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, Sam, if Albert starts avoiding you.
Aye.
Yeah, sounds great.
All right, the vehicle's at the right spot. Can we step?
Yeah,
East
I
now.
was gonna wait until Argus is at there, so
Ah, okay.
they go like, Argus goes behind.
Yes, sir. Do it your way.
So
Okay.
it will be one more step north and then stepping.
So 2. Do not do that.
Oh, cool.
Oh gosh.
Man.
Did you hear them?
Back off.
Yeah, are we all switching seats here, or?
Yeah, now I'm gonna sit on the Argo seat and the winch will go like all the way up. No. No, we can still discover something very nice in an hour and 20 minutes more of bottom time.
How are the gauges looking, Gabby?
Round. Do you actually read the label, or you know which one is which one already? Just a couple. A couple for like 15 years, 10 years? Only since 2016? I thought you were coming out. Ah, I see. You were on my seat until 2016.
I was in your seat for 2007, and then I was just mapping.
Okay.
We were mapping a lot more in those days, like when we were finding shipwrecks all the time.
Like laser and ROV mapping?
Yeah, exactly.
She had to stand at the chart table with her laptop.
Yeah.
Running her PhD programs that everybody knows that PhD code is not solid normally.
Yeah, it really
At least
isn't.
mine was not solid. I don't know
Yeah,
yours.
no, mine was pretty rough.
Now they have it pretty nice with the GUIs and the
Yeah.
integration they have
They've
with,
got some good.
with the 3D visualization
They've
and
got
blah,
some
blah,
very good software guys in there now.
Yeah,
I was never a very good software person.
yeah. I agree 100% with your,
Yeah.
yeah, like.
Are they still using those SLAM algorithms? And
Yeah, but there's, those have progressed a lot, and there's a lot more like off-the-shelf stuff, and there's the sort of open source libraries that are available are pretty awesome.
so it's easier.
Yeah.
It's still not easy though. It's still a.
It's easy with your iPhone. You just like pan it over, put it in pano mode, and stitches it together. All right, let's finish our ascent.
Okay, so. Yeah, we can have one more move north and then bridge nav. Can we step one more north, please? Thank you. And after this one, we'll start cruising east.
So this circle boundary is 1 mile from the island. Is that right?
I don't know the actual distance. I like just when on the handover, Rennie told me that this is the limit, and
Yeah, the circle is supposed to be 1 nautical mile.
but depth, number of circles, radius increment, yeah, 1.8 k.
It's 1, yeah,
Yeah.
1 mile.
Little
But
cone
that's the
jelly
center.
float
Why is
by.
the center there?
It's here. The center is this limit.
It's weird. Okay, whatever. Oh, they want it. Oh, picked it off the chart, not the map, not the.
Yeah, they picked it off the bridge chart.
Yeah, some shoal or something.
Cool. Now we're gonna start moving east.
650. Oxygen started going up again. But, oh, we've been deeper.
Mm-hmm.
It did less than 100 meters, so
100 meters in depth or just
in distance. In depth should
Those
be
are
like
10.
50 to 60 meters.
Okay.
So I was thinking we want to go straight up and then we will like do whatever we want to do, or maybe we can zigzag. We can do something like this, maybe, to gain some time.
So just so you guys know, my mission is to pick up a rock from the lowest oxygen reading.
Okay, so one thing we can do is go up here and check,
Yeah, so hypothetically it'll be the shallower.
Yeah.
and if it's not, we can then try to come back,
Yeah.
like, and pick
Yeah.
it elsewhere.
So, Dwight, so far the lowest oxygen
You're not on SPL.
The lowest oxygen I've seen so far is 14. How about what about you guys?
Same.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We've been
Yeah.
watching it on the graph, so.
Okay. Okay.
okay.
So you have a history.
Yeah, it's sort of it's a function of depth, really. So
Okay.
you've gone a little bit deeper, so it's dropped back down again.
Roger.
Okay, so let's step east. Bridge nav, can we step east? East. Thank you. Sarah, do you want a push core? Or it's not muddy enough for you?
It's not muddy enough.
You said the other night that you were going to defend your PhD soon.
November.
So, can you give us some highlights?
Defend yourself.
Not as in the defense, as in explaining for somebody who is not
What time is it?
as intelligent as you in that field.
So my dissertation's pretty disparate. It's pretty spread out over different habitats, but the central theme of it all is looking at the interactions between microbes and different geochemical parameters and how that's manifested into ecological systems, so from methane seeps to shallow water coral reefs. And it's looking at how carbon dynamics and carbon cycling can alter structures of these systems, how microbial feedback loops can alter structures of these systems. And it's looking at both like biogeographic patterns regionally across a whole margin to local interactions and experimental design setups.
It's
So
like slightly different color, different like gradient.
And how does that translate to experiments? What do you do?
So my last chapter is about an experiment that we did in Maria, looking at how various stress factors impacted the health of different coral types based on how it impacted their respiration. So we measured the oxygen, so how much they were breathing, basically how stressed out they were, and then we also measured a lot of other output parameters
For shallow coral.
for shallow corals, right?
I understood half of the words you said. But I wouldn't be able to do that.
Is that a crinoid scooting along the
Yeah,
bottom?
it sure is.
It's moving.
Video, can you give me a partial zoom?
You got it.
Perfect. Yeah, the rest of them are pretty chilled out, but that guy's on a mission.
He's hungry.
You want a little more? Is that good?
That's cool.
It's great.
Bridge nav, can we step please?
Sarah, where were your other study sites?
So my second chapter is about tanner crabs, which are sold in stores as snow crabs, and they were found at a methane seep off of Canada, and they are not typically associated with methane seeps. They're typically associated with like just eating normal stuff that's floating down from the water column, like the crabs we've been seeing here. And there is a really, really dense population of them. So I used a variety of methods, including a traditional like gut microbiome analyses, like what they do with humans to figure out, you know, our gut health and what we've been eating. I did that, and I looked at some isotopes in the tissues, which isotopes kind of can track what you're eating, because there's like a saying, you are what you eat, plus or minus a few per mil. So you can just track
The new
food
fish?
sources through
Can I
that.
go
That
for
is
it?
Yep.
a cool fish.
Yeah.
Perfect, right there.
That's the fish that looks more like a fish so far that we've seen.
The most fishy fish.
Yeah.
Hello, little friend.
And then my first chapter is actually from my first Nautilus expedition.
Oh, is it?
Oh, cool.
Are you acknowledging that on your thesis?
Hmm?
Are you acknowledging that on your thesis? Are you just
Yeah,
referencing?
yeah, yeah.
Well, at least.
From Canada or from?
From the Cascadia Margin. So it's the 2016 Cascadia Margin cruise, and it's looking at the microbial communities at the methane seeps we are studying on
I
that
was there.
cruise.
That was a fun one.
That was a fun one. That was our first cruise, Gabby.
Yeah, that was really fun.
I think I did do some of these Cascadian margin cruises. I
I've
don't
done
remember
at
you.
least one. Was I there then?
You were there for the 2016 one, yeah.
That's when I started up here.
Did you slurp
Maybe I
up some
started
of
in
these?
20.
We did a lot of push
So,
corridors.
yeah, so the whole paper is about the push cores,
Okay.
basically.
Oh.
Isn't that the one that we were like like doing very long transects and doing
You
push
weren't
course?
on that one.
But I've been on the Cascadian margin cruise. Well, we've done more than one probably.
Yeah.
Okay, go wide.
There you go.
Let's
then.
see what else,
That's a
because
good
we're looking for
explanation.
rocks, I think, right now, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
time.
that's a cool fish.
Yeah, that was a cool fish.
And a crab.
And crab.
Albert, were you on the one when we were looking at the paleo shorelines?
No, well,
I was on that one in 2017.
Oh, that's a cool fish, too. He's moving too fast, though.
I don't know.
There's another Oreo fish.
Was I the
It was more
expedition?
than 10
No.
minutes ago. It's
Sick
hard
of
to
those.
remember.
And Bob was out for that one.
No, there was one that we did up off the Oregon coast.
Oh,
At,
looking at
it
food.
was Hecata Bank.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that was cool. That
I
was
like
really
Hector
fun.
Bang a lot.
Oh, what's
Was
on the
Hecata
left
one with,
there?
like, big, blocky,
What's-
crazy
What's this
terrain?
old?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a dead skeleton.
Yeah.
Bridge nav.
Could we do a quick zoom on that?
Yeah, for
Can
sure.
we step, please? Thank you. And
Give me a zoom video. That's good.
yeah, go ahead, Vitaly.
Stop there. Yeah. come around to the other side.
Huh, that's good, thanks.
Okay. A little more zoom actually, video.
A squat
Perfect.
lobster.
Oh
8
yeah, like
cables.
he's like stretched out between
Yeah.
Albert, he can stop wherever he wants to stop.
Like a spider.
Ask him how far he wants to go, because. Okay. Okay, that's good.
Another skeleton?
Okay, no,
Yeah.
he says it's good. It's 70 meters more.
Okay, go
Okay.
wide.
That looks pretty sedimented.
How far is a cable? Like this always bugs me.
Gabby, do you remember Hecate Banks?
Yeah, I do. I remember those 2 cruises. My favorite part was there's this like giant blocky terrain. I felt like I was
Yeah.
like moving through a Lego world or
Another
something.
fish of those.
Yeah, and
We
then
had
there's
a
like the
block
hydrates
taken out
under
of
the
there.
edges.
Yeah.
And those massive tube worms.
Yeah, that was so incredible.
Yeah.
I was some of the most fun like terrain to fly in.
Yeah, I bet. That was cool, yeah. With all those little like valleys between them.
Yeah, it was really, really neat. On the what?
On the white coral. You're not on SPO. Sam.
Okay, I got
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm tracking. The feathery tall
Yeah,
one?
yeah, to the right of the lasers now.
Okay. Go for zoom.
Oh, it's a black coral.
Oh,
Come out
cool.
That's interesting.
just until it's framed up. Yeah, I don't get it square again.
Do
How
you
can
want to
you-
sample that?
I don't think we can. Can we?
Why do you
Say
think?
again.
Do we have any space for it?
I mean, we could put it with.
Can you slurp it? Like if I cut it, could I slurp it? Or is it too buoyant?
So black corals are the ones that are really hard to sample. So I'd be maybe, but
Hard to sample in what
So,
sense?
so we actually have in one of the slurp containers
It's hard to
a
cut
black
it.
coral snip
Okay.
that was slurped up.
oh, we can try it. Yeah, can we get a nice, like as close of a zoom as possible before?
Yeah. Okay, ship stop. Go
yeah,
wide.
ship stop. Well, it's like a meter away
Okay. Yeah, I'll get right in there.
because Argo's getting close.
And black corals are buoyant, right?
Yeah, at least some of them, yeah, and hard to cut, and maybe
I'm
sticky.
gonna put a step west.
So it's like the trifecta. But not all of them are that
At
hard to
this depth, we
sample.
move fast.
Well, I mean, we've got kind of the tools we need. Like we can cut
Rich
it
Snaff, can we step
and hold
west,
it in front
please?
of the slurp and
Okay.
turn the slurp on.
Okay,
And
yeah.
there's some, I've never tried it before, but that sounds like the least risky way to do it.
Let's try it.
Thoughts?
Slurp's okay. It depends on the size of the piece, and it gets stuck in there too if it's too big.
Thank you.
This one, yeah, cut a smaller one. I mean, that's really the only place we have left to store it too.
Yeah,
Yeah, try it out.
and we could even like 10 centimeters,
Okay.
or I mean whatever we can get.
Look at the fish. It's flying like 90 degrees.
I
like
know it's flying
further.
on his side.
Argus is very close.
Yeah, I'm moving west now. I put a 20-meter step west now.
Do you want me to come
I
up?
don't know, you're at 25 meters. I'm pulling up a little bit, see if
Okay.
it gives me some relief here. But maybe you'll have to come up until we get
yeah.
some space.
Sorry, I'm not paying
Yeah.
attention. Are you going to sample something?
Yeah.
Looking better. Getting
Yeah,
better.
we're heading in the right direction. Okay, I'm gonna stay here so I can keep our spot until it seems.
Yeah, try and not lose track of it, but I might pull you here.
Yeah, just let me know if you want me to come up. I'll keep an eye on it too. Let's go in the right direction though.
Yeah. Alright, you're at 30 meters delta,
I
so
see
let the
that.
ship move back and then I'll give you some more strength.
We can put another step if you want, so you are in a good position with the...
Is it still moving or is it still going to
It's almost there.
more?
Video, you want to give me another zoom?
Yep.
A little more stable now.
It's there in terms of east-west, but Argus
Right.
is like 20 meters forward.
Yeah.
Can I push in a little bit more?
Yeah.
Are these corals black because they are made like these are all proteins like the ones in the circles of the bamboo corals, or is it a
Yeah,
different
their skeleton is protein and
There's more of that shimmer.
chitin, I
black?
think.
So it's the same kind, like it's black for the same reason
try-
as
yeah, there
the
you go.
rings
Nice.
of the bamboo coral are black.
Yeah, more or less. I don't know if it's the same or similar proteins, but
Okay.
it's this. I think it's the chitin actually is what's black maybe, but
So they're not using like the calcium carbonate that is the white color in the other corals typically?
no. Although these are more closely related to stony corals than to octocorals.
Oh, huh. Interesting.
What's,
So I think that's
okay,
great.
go wide.
Yeah, great on the visualization whenever you're in a good spot to try sampling.
Yeah, now you are
Okay.
in
Are you
like now
pretty
everything is in a
everything
nice
looks a
point.
lot
Yeah.
better. Yeah, sure.
If you need, we can put like 5-10 more meters back if you want, though, like west.
Yeah. That's what they're gonna try to do.
So this whole guy is maybe 15 centimeters long.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's up to whatever you think you can fit in the slurp.
Okay.
It's kind of maybe the limiting factor.
How stiff are they? Are they like brushes or are they very floppy?
They're flappy and strong. Like usually when you cut them, they just fold over and stay attached.
Yeah, I mean, it's not rigid, but it's kind of wiry.
So are you thinking like wire brush-like?
Kind of.
Try and cut it.
I mean, I've never sampled this type either.
I take it you've sampled these, Mike.
Yeah, I mean sometimes they cut, sometimes they just
Okay.
fold over in the
Was that
cutters,
the
but
bird?
Oh, I
you can
thought I
Okay.
saw that in aft cam.
Okay, that seems pretty stable.
That's terrifying.
It's raining outside.
It's covered in bird stuff out there. Like really, don't hold the rail for once.
Do you hear that? Rain?
Can you give me
Is it raining?
Yeah, do you hear it?
No.
thing?
The H made me deaf.
I don't hear the rain either.
Really?
No. I mean, I can
It's-
kind of see it
It's raining pretty hard.
on,
Oh, man.
on 11. You can kind of see maybe
A
some
rainstorm and a bird storm outside. Scary.
Yeah, maybe it's not rain.
It's all birds. Happy birds.
Angry birds.
036, Albert.
Thank you. You read my mind.
It's almost like I can see your screen.
I like that we can remove the targets because sometimes samples doesn't become samples. But I always tend to put the sample like when we start.
Very optimistic.
Yeah. I believe in my pilots.
Aw.
No pressure, Gabby.
Especially when it comes to sampling tough things like black coral.
Yeah, it's always the worst kind of pressure when your mom is like, I know you can do this.
I know you can.
And you're like, I don't know.
Good luck, I'm not her mom.
That sure is a good thing, Albert.
Oh, well,
I mean,
black coral
I wouldn't mind having a kid like
is the
Gabby.
official state
Aw,
gem of
shucks.
Hawaii.
I would feel successful.
Aw, shucks.
But I'm
Sam,
good
what
right
did you say? It's the official.
State gem of Hawaii.
Oh.
So these are one of the corals that have historically been kind of harvested for like jewelry and stuff, which is not
For jewelry.
a great use of
corals.
Yeah,
corals,
definitely
in my
not.
opinion. Yeah, black corals and precious corals.
In the coast of where I live, there's been a couple or three like police has been arresting people and things for because they were cutting and selling in the black market red corals and this kind of things. So yeah. I don't imagine how could I or anybody make a jewel out of.
Yeah, I
these.
know. That seems weird. Okay.
Well, some of the
Can you give me a little bit of a zoom?
Yep.
some of the bases get pretty big.
Okay.
Like this is a very small
Perfect.
colony.
That's great right there.
Like some of the bases get pretty big after 3,000 years.
Yes, exactly. So it's not something that
So
can
that's
really
why
be
you don't wanna
sustainably
convert that to a
harvested.
ring.
Yeah, and these are the type that will, at least in some species, form like kind of annual or semi-annual growth rings.
I'm going to try and keep this sample pretty small. How do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, I think just whatever you think we can successfully get is the
I don't
the
know what we
preference.
can
Yeah, I know.
Twist it before you pull. I think you might have it.
Yeah, that came
there
right
you go.
off.
Easy.
Little bonus squat lobster.
Oh, yeah?
On the top there.
Bonus squashed lobster.
Squashed lobster.
Okay, go a little wider.
Coming out.
Okay, what do we got here?
Where's it going?
In the slurp.
Yeah, so for the
Alright,
slurps,
okay.
we have 6 and 7 open.
That's always fun. Slurping camera. Alright. Sorry, you said 6 and 7 are free?
Correct.
Alright, I'm gonna flush here before you go in there.
Yeah.
So just keep it away. Yeah.
May actually want to, it might be in the rock right now. It's hard to say.
What?
The slurp might be too far into the rock for me to get in front of it.
I think it's probably good. Check
Okay.
it out.
Yeah, that's
All
great
right.
video. Thank you.
And jar. What's jar 1?
7, 6.
6. It was 6.
That's 5. It's got stuff in it.
All right. Get it over there. zoom action.
That's a good idea. Video, can you zoom for me?
Yep.
That's great. And what am I looking at in bubble there? Can you zoom a little on bubble too?
You want that? Right.
Yeah, there. Okay. Yep, I see. Video, can you go wide?
Sure can.
Or not all the way wide, but partial, so I can see what's going on with the wrist. Great, thank you.
Yep.
It's pretty close. Maybe you're right. You don't have a lot of room.
Yeah, I can't get there.
All right, you can like halt the arm and fly up and just hold
Yeah,
the vehicle
just
models
autos.
and then stick it in there.
Can you go? Oh, you are wide. Okay.
You only watch your. You only got 3 Doppler beams there now. It might go
Oh,
a
really?
bit swirly. All right.
Let's see if it dives here. Yeah, that's not happy. Get up over the rock. Come on. Okay.
Turn the suction on. I think you got it in there? I got a lot of suction on, so when you're there, I think you should see it pull.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Is my grip lock on?
Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Awesome.
That worked even better than anticipated.
Yeah,
That's
that
awesome.
might be like
There
the
it
best
is.
way to
Oh,
sample
yeah.
black
It
corals.
made it.
Yeah, that was cool.